that means is I'm above all of you, except for her. And I'll have my own scribble soon. And that scribble will have his own scribble. And soon we'll have a hierarchy of scribbles, to which I'll be the number one scribble.
This is a test project, and you have until the end of June.
All right. The reign of the scribble has begun.
You have a mission now, a purpose in life.
Yeah, man, I do, man. That's my fear. That's all I want. Hey, yo, Spacey, my nigga. Oh, is it? Oh, it is.
What's up, Kato?
Hey, man, how long you gonna be here, man?
I have no idea, man.
You sleepy yet, man?
A little bit.
All right, man, don't fall asleep, man.
I don't think I will.
All right, you think you will?
No, I don't think so.
He's drunk. He's gonna fall asleep.
He's not drunk, man. Shut the fuck. You don't know you're talking about, Claw.
No, man, I'm fucking drunk.
I told you.
She told you, man.
Shut the shit.
That's what you
Don't gas her up, man.
It
Don't
makes
gas.
you. It makes you tired.
Don't gas her up, man. She's not in that piece. She don't know what she's talking about. You only understand feelings and nothing else. Even worse, you only understand your own. How selfish. Useless, selfish being.
Man, I'm about to fucking throw up. I think she knows what she's talking about.
About to throw up, man? Damn, man.
Yeah, probably.
That's good, man. Make sure you do it on camera, man. So we have, man.
Ew.
I mean, I'm not going to do it on camera because I don't have no camera in my bathroom.
Oh, okay, you're right, man. You're right. Don't do that, man. Unless you want to bring a laptop, man. Unless you could do one of them. You'll like hold it out.
No, man, I got a desktop now.
All right, man. All right, man. You throw up, man. I'll be back, man. Hopefully, you're a champ, man. You'll be all right, man. I'll see you when I see you, man. I'm gonna be back.
You know, I've had my number of times throwing up. Listen, you know, I mean, if I throw up, I'll throw up. But if I don't, then I'll be here, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. That's why nigga, man.
Are you hammered, Spacey? Well, of course you are.
I'm fucking hammered, dude.
I'm gonna be back in a little bit, man. I'm gonna see you a little bit, Spacey. I hope you're still here, man.
All right, well, you enjoy yourself.
All right, man.
Hey, pretty
Oh,
lady.
enjoy, goddamn, shit. We got
We want socionics.
Holy shit, Jewel. I am disappointed in you, I gotta say.
Why is that?
Because if I was a woman, I wouldn't touch this dude with a 10-foot pole.
Spacey, you didn't get a chance to. Is that too quick? Can you hear okay, Jewel?
It kind of, yeah. It's all right. Yeah.
So, it's awfully quiet for two people. Y'all get a chance to see the first?
You seem pretty giddy, Nick. What do you got on your mind? You want to share something?
Is this Putnam Host Mark?
That would be him.
Jewel and I are, we have one socionics. We be in love and stuff.
Nice.
Right?
Make it happen.
It's happened. Happening.
Nice.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Eric's response was amazing.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. I like that.
That was good timing, too.
Someone had to get it.
Right? He responded better than I thought he would, and then more.
Well, what did Eric say?
Well, he understands how amazing the dual relationship is.
Blanky, is that you, Koto?
Man, it looks like a unicorn's about to run out of your butt, man. Got rainbows all around yourself. You're just so happy.
Is John saying something?
No, he's just
He's
talking
talking
to
to
somebody in
someone
his
else.
room.
Andy, are you there?
Is Ken here?
Jewel, why are you in your car?
Yeah, I'm in my car.
Why?
Privacy.
I don't think you've ever been interrupted, as far as I remember, or recall. In your room or whatever, normally in.
Yeah.
What are you
So-
doing, Nick? What are you working on?
Susie, you're going to ask a question.
Yeah. Joel, are you as optimistic as Nick?
As I'm what? As what?
Optimistic.
I think so. Yeah. Nick is actually very how do I explain it?
Handling.
He's very reassuring. He's very reassuring in a way that suits me, and he makes me feel very comfortable and like everything's going to be okay. And not only that, but he's followed through on everything he's told me so far. So I have no reason to like doubt him or not trust him.
Well, I'm no longer human. So,
He's being ENTJ for me. That's what he said. He's making stuff happen. Yeah.
and that's what Eric said first. And I was like, yeah. TE comes easy. It's so true. Like, rawr, type shit. I don't know.
That's great.
Y'all have questions?
No, they don't have questions.
I don't know that much, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's not. What's there to ask questions about?
Boop,
Boot.
boop. I'm gonna go dump this out.
I think everyone just hopes it works out well.
Yeah, I think so too. There's a lot of logistical stuff to figure out, so. Yeah.
He's moving over to you, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
What did... and off he goes.
What was that he was eating?
I don't, he wasn't eating anything.
Oh. Carrying like a slimy celery stick or something.
Who is that talking, by the way?
Mark.
Oh, okay. Got it. How have you been, Mark?
Been alright.
Yeah.
How have you been? Oh, good,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually it's when silence happens, I'm ready to talk about anything and everything. I don't give a fuck what I talk about. Like it's just
Hey,
Oh.
yeah, open forum. What do you want to talk about?
well. I was in the middle of something, Mark. I was talking. Goodness, how rude of you.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. I had something to say, but
What? Oh, it's a wrap. Okay, I see. It looked like a slimy celery stick when you first grabbed it and you sat
It
there.
was.
And then it turned into a wrap.
I'm a magician. That's how I'm going to support Joel and I. That's
Magic.
Magic, yes.
What's your business? Turning celery sticks into wraps.
That's the opening. That's the opening. You know,
I mean, you want to be an entrepreneur, and that's it. I've never heard someone do that before.
right? You ever heard rappers talking about smoking on that celery? They got it for me. Yeah. It's been so long since I've spent too long.
Who's Blanky? Who's yellow?
I think it's Koto.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could have recorded your reaction to telling you about this, Susie. It was spectacular.
Yeah, Nick's been coming to me every day with like new people that he's told, and then telling me I'm not going to tell anyone else, or I'll wait till you're there and then I'll tell him, and then the next day. But he actually asked me before he told Eric, so that was fine.
Yeah, in the room it kind of become official.
Mm-hmm.
We were wanting to do it just like, because I'm coming up to see her, not this weekend, but the weekend after.
Yeah, the initial plan was we would just show up on camera together, and it would be like a surprise thing. And then Nick started telling one person after the other, and eventually we were like listing all the people. Well, like who would really even care? Like, and he'd already told most of them. So yeah.
I can't. It's something I can't necessarily keep quiet.
Yeah.
My whole family knows.
Mhm.
That was so she's meeting my family tonight, and then my brother and I would break out in full on fight.
Yeah, he has me on a video call with his family, like introducing me to all of them, and then he just starts arguing with his brother, and then he gets this big.
What was the argument about?
Stupid stuff. My brother started it.
Okay.
But I think he started it, and I'm starting to question my own sanity with this because somehow I'm always in the blame. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, he made it sound pretty bad from his perspective.
My brother?
Ah.
Yeah, and he started it yesterday. Yeah, my brother tried to make me sound like the worst person of all humankind in front of my new woman. Like,
Yeah, he was not helping. He was not doing you any favors.
He doesn't do those.
No.
That's not his style.
Well, John's facing the camera.
Hey, peeps.
Yo.
Y'all talking about me while I'm talking to my brother is kind of a thing. I hadn't fully realized that the video camera was on, and then I did, and then I said, fuck it.
Now, John, you said the thing Abe said the other day when he was in here, did he help you at all? And I said no.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's true, but when you called Jewel out on Smiling, whatever, first time you were here, when I had said something, now that helped me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Hi, Jewel.
Hi. Yeah. Nick was picking up on every little nugget he could. Information.
I like seeing people on webcam because I like reading their little idiosyncrasies.
Oh.
Like that. Yeah.
Too much fun with it.
Oh yeah. Plus, you get to know people better if you can see their faces.
Oh yeah. For
I
sure.
agree.
Forming an identity around something.
Right. You can struggle to make an identity, like me picking apart Annie that date. Like, she wanted me to dissect her somehow, and I had to base everything almost on her voice. Hold on, guys.
Frozen Nick. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, we lost him. Hi, Nick.
Alright, I should be good. No more. Fuck.
Have you moved out, Jewel?
What?
Have you moved out yet?
Yeah. Well, I'm with my parents right now until I get a different place. But, and like my boys already have them here because they stay the night for a while and everything. Yeah.
Everything is in order.
Yeah. Or getting that way at least. Yeah.
What did I miss?
No, I just asked her if she had moved out and everything.
Jewel's a soldier, y'all. She's getting shit done. Making things happen.
What kind of reaction did you expect, Jewel?
What kind of reaction from just everyone in general?
Yeah, the community on here.
I don't know. I honestly thought it would be kind of a mixed bag. I thought there was some people who would be like supportive and happy about it, and maybe some people that would judge it, you know, be kind of irrational, or I don't know. But
Yeah. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
no, I think for the most part, from like what I've seen or what Nick has told me from the people he's talked to, that people are pretty positive about it. So it's reassuring.
You might think you've hidden it well, but not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's all kinds of ways that you
What
might.
was that? What was that, Susie?
I was just saying you might think that you've hidden it well, but not really.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
And that's
I don't know.
It's just cute.
Hola.
Hola.
It was hard for me to catch on to, kind of. Like, it was, I didn't know if it was wishful thinking or actual real shit. I erred on the side of wishful thinking. Especially when she brought me into, like, she scolded me one day.
When I scolded
Privately.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Oh, when did I scold him?
Yeah, why?
What were you talking about that night, Nick? I don't know. He was just on some rant, and he mentioned something about, like, coming in here and, like, flirting with girls, but he didn't mean it, and it was just like the way he phrased it made it sound like he was just being,
Oh, that
let's
night.
help me out. Is that what you were talking about?
No, the time that you.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about when you had to talk to me privately.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, Nick sent me a message, like, through Facebook Messenger, like, a long time ago. And so I was like, I need to talk to you. And so we had, like, a private room talk or whatever about how he shouldn't be messaging me. But, I mean, I knew he was... I was like...
And she was so, like, started to be serious, and then, like, but was hinting that she likes it at the same time. So it was like, I don't know, it's confusing. After that, it was wishful thinking. I thought it was wishful thinking.
It was not anything I was expecting, that's for sure.
I mean, no, not at all. I mean,
but we can talk about something else besides Nick and I, by the way. Yeah.
I know what we can talk about. We were still trying to figure out my Enneagram type, and I think it's looking like it might be like 368 or something, maybe.
That could be.
You think you have an 8 in there?
Maybe. I haven't really looked into it. I don't really know much, so.
I think it's 3-something-1.
I don't think.
3-something-1.
3 on the
I
wall.
see. There was one thing one night that was like super 8 though, Audra.
What was that?
But you were here, Susie.
I mean, he's not that it's not going to show up. But I don't know.
Well, he's a 20-something-year-old Christian.
A lot of self-directed stuff, and I mean, ones can be kind of fighty. Well, I don't think 9.
I think the 3 is showing up as a 1.
It's possible.
Well, he's
that first lot 3 through a Christian, like church life application.
Here, though.
Well, he's been hiding it his whole life.
Hiding what?
I asked him about stuff like that. He claims to not have hidden anything. Really?
I really don't even know myself, to be honest.
Andy, you remember what you said? You remember what you had said when I said, that's 8 for sure?
I don't remember.
No?
I think he's assertive.
I'm not fucking you up or something.
I know I have a 6 in there. I know that for sure.
Jules is 6. You're a loyalist?
I am very loyal to a fault to people and to organizations.
Well, I am too, but I think ENTPs in general are loyal. And then, I mean, Mark, I bet you're loyal as hell. Audra, I bet you're loyal as hell.
MBTI type doesn't disregard Enneagram.
Right.
So that's not really an argument. By that claim, a lot of ENTPs should be 6.
No. I'm saying if you're going off only loyal, there's much more to an Enneagram 6 than just loyalty. What I'm saying is you don't want to mistake loyalty as an Enneagram 6 thing when it's just an ENTP thing.
I know I'm not a. I know I don't have 136 or anything like that. I don't know. I know I don't have that combination. I watched the video that was sent to me on that, and that didn't really fit. It kind of fit, but it didn't. There was like parts that fit, but it was like
What
half.
part was wrong?
Can't
You
remember.
remember?
Let me look at it. Oh yeah, I have the other video up now. I think it mainly had to do with like the being willing to do anything, even things that I'm not interested in, to get something done or something like that. Because I don't.
Maybe it's
If
not
I'm not
something at
interested,
all.
I can't. If I'm not interested, I can't really put my whole heart into it.
What did the test say you were?
I can't remember. I thought we had agreed that test wasn't going to be very good.
Well, it could still tell you something.
All right. Well, I was still very tired when I took the test, so I might as well just take it again.
Yeah, or you can look at the playlist I sent you.
That's true.
Not the one with the tri-types, but the one with the singular numbers.
It's hard to tell.
Well, I'll look at the 3 real quick, because I know you sent me the link to the thing where...
I'm gonna put it in chat again.
I'll look up 3, because I know 3's been holding me a lot. Later with it.
So, Kato, what do you mean by very religious and has 6 passions? What does that mean? You're breaking up, Nick. Probably not anymore. You were freeze framing. I mean, I think. I mean, Andy doesn't come off as aggressive when he debates or when he talks in general.
Well, he's young. First of all, he's new. Second of all, and you don't either. I'm kidding. I'm changing my mind. Everyone in the last one.
Well, I was talking to Ken. I don't know if this is true or not, but he was saying in debates I come off as aggressive, which differs from what Andy comes across as. I forgot how he described you, but.
I'm like, the thing is, I fake assertiveness a lot of the time. I'm only assertive if I'm truly confident what I'm doing, but most of the time I'm usually, I have a hard time being assertive. I don't know.
I think you're very direct and to the point.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call that assertive. I think those are 2 different things.
I just looked at the basic definition of a 3, so I'm pretty sure I have 3 and 6. We need to figure out what my 3rd one is.
You don't identify with 5?
Let me look at 5.
I was thinking you could be a 5 too.
Yeah.
What is nihilism?
Disbelief.
Okay.
Like not holding to. It's a worldview that says it doesn't hold to a worldview, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
There's no truth. Everything's subjective, dependent upon your personal experience and reality.
It's looking like 3 and 5 are very close to each other.
What?
3 and 5 look very, very similar to each other.
3 and 5?
Yeah. It says the basic fear for 5 is being useless, helpless, or incapable. And the basic desire is to be capable and competent. Whereas a 3 I'm reloading the page. A 3 is a fear of being worthless and a basic desire to be valuable and worthwhile, which are basically the same thing.
Yeah, but they react to it differently. So 3 is afraid of being worthless, so they want to perform or create or become whatever they think worth is, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then 5 is afraid of more or less being incompetent and not knowing. So they tend to counter that with kind of a looking for information. So 5 is inclined to usually, is kind of the stereotypical is they kind of withdraw and do the research and then figure out about that later.
I think I'm probably more 3 then, of the 2.
Well, I mean, they're in separate
triads. So the question would be like more 5 or more 6.
Right.
Let's see. I know 8 was thrown around. Let me look at what 8 is. No, I'm not 8.
What did you just read?
I just read basic fear of being harmed or controlled by others. I don't have no fear of that. And then basic desires to protect themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too. I mean, like, I want to protect myself just like any other human being does, but I'm not obsessed with it. Could my third one maybe be a 9 with a 1 wing?
Yeah.
Say 2 with a 1 wing?
No, 9 with a 1 wing.
It's possible.
I just read 2, and that resonates pretty well too. That's the problem. Is a lot of these I can relate. There's like a handful of them I can relate to, but it's more than 3 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean that's standard with the theory is that everybody's going to relate somewhat to all of them, but you're going to relate more to some. You're going to fall into some kind of whether you want to or not. So there are any that you really. So another way to go about it is the reverse direction. Which ones do you really not relate to, or you're quite certain you relate to less?
Well, so far 8 wasn't like I know that for sure. I'm not an 8.
Mm-hmm.
After reading that, a lot of these are very similar to each other. That's the interesting part of this.
So 8's fear is being controlled by others.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have that fear.
How interesting.
I mean, that's spot on.
Okay, so 7 and 8 for me don't resonate. The rest do, to a degree.
The 7 and the 8 don't resonate. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I spent all day drinking this shit right here.
We
Could I maybe could I maybe have a wing with all of my numbers? Is that a thing?
Well, your wing's going to be a number on either side of whatever number is your base number. So if you're a type 3, you're either going to be a 3-wing 4 or a 3-wing 2.
Yeah, so what if I had all 3 of my numbers in my tri-type, each one has a wing? Is that a thing?
No.
Okay.
Just your first slot would have a wing.
Okay.
I mean, depending on the theory you read, theoretically, yes, but it's harder to tell with your lower centers because they're not as well defined.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, theoretically, each center, each fix could have a wing.
What would an 8-wing 9 look like?
There's some different accounts. I think I have something.
I'm gonna have peace right now.
Or it's kind of like, I think there's a lot of just kind of minding your own business way more and just kind of like sitting there and then I think the accounts I've read suggest that it's more explosive because it spends a lot of time kind of not being 8-ish.
Okay, so on the whole, it's less fighty, but it can have bursts of fightiness.
Yeah.
That are more extreme?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys send me a link to one of the good tests? I want to take that and see what I get.
Man, I don't know where one is for Enneagram.
I mean, there's Enneagram tests all over. I don't know about good ones, bad ones.
Right.
I could take a bunch of Enneagram tests and see what comes up most often.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my recommendation is take a few and kind of see if you get some correlation.
Like, would a type 7 have a fear of being controlled by others too?
A little, but not as much as the more 7-y kind of existential terror or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't read that about 7s. Existential terror? Like, as in...
Death.
Because it says basic fear is of being deprived and in pain, and basic desires to be satisfied and content.
I mean, I suppose. Really generic.
Well, whatever. I'm just going to continue taking these tests and see what happens.
Yeah,
Some of
like
these...
all the types would want to be content. You know?
I mean, the 7s are known for kind of running away.
Known for what?
I mean, they're kind of, the 7 is kind of its main coping mechanism is sort of running away, whether figuratively or literally, hiding in distraction, and avoiding confronting their kind of.
And so these tests are really annoying sometimes to you because I want to like select both in a lot of cases, like because they're equal to me. Because like for instance, this one says the key to my success is my high energy and motivation, or my knowledge and analytical powers. I use both equally.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have to be motivated, so I'll just more than anything, so I'll just select the motivation one. Let's see.
You do kind of seem 5-ish a lot, honestly.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just something.
Because he's chill.
No, it's the way he goes about things. I think, like, it could be 6-wing 5 or 5-wing 6, but
I know what you mean, Audra.
Yeah, it's you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was there. 6-wing 5, maybe.
Yeah, like he's not. It's not all the time, but there's a gravity to whatever your kind of mix is, which is kind of interesting. It doesn't seem you don't seem in conflict with yourself a lot, which is kind of interesting.
Except the problem is you don't know what my inner thoughts are half the time.
Right. Well, I mean, not in general, but.
I have a lot of self-confidence issues that I have to sort through on a daily basis.
Right. But
it comes out, I come out, and a lot of times I'll use the mask of having confidence when I really don't have confidence in a lot of cases.
Right.
Which is great for a leadership trait because of the fact that even if you're uncertain, your outward appearance to those you're leading can actually can affect their morale. So even if you're not confident about something that's going on, if you would at least display confidence, it'll make those you're leading feeling better if you're in a tough situation.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's okay to show, sincerity, though.
It is, but for instance, if I'm on, I used to run my Milsim on my Battlefield game, right, on Xbox. If I was thinking the battle was going downhill and we were going to lose, I definitely wouldn't show that. If anything, I'd actually show the opposite, so that keep people from their morale from being.
Well, right. I mean, when people give up, that's when you actually lose. It's the same in at least ancient battles too. The killing didn't really happen until one side started running away. Then people started dying. But until that point, there'd be very few casualties. Yeah.
Interesting. I did score a 7 on this one.
Hmm.
I got 673. All right, let's try the next one.
Ooh, wait, 673?
Yeah, that's what I got, but I don't
take-
think the 7's correct.
You scores for each number, though, right? It's not a tri-type test.
It's it's a top 3 types are 6, 7, and 3. Is what it said.
So if that's correct, 6 is going to be
Yeah, so 6 would be your number, not 7.
Yeah.
not 7.
I thought we were looking for the tri-type though. That's what we were going for.
Eventually.
Well, 6 and 7 are in the same group. So,
Yeah.
um,
I mean, you're always looking for your core at some point, and then also, I mean, your tri-type, which is
All
your
right.
core.
Well, yeah, several tests I've taken have said 6. Let me take another one. And see what happens.
you done doing what you're doing, John? I don't even know what he's doing now.
He's having a conversation that he's not very interested in. Is what
Yeah.
kind of funny to watch, actually.
Yeah, 8-wing 9s just seem like jerks in.
Yeah, well, I liked the way that this put it in it, like broke it down into talking about, oh, they're not after other people's peace, it's their own. Like that makes sense. And then the whole apathy and anxiety sort of thing, I found interesting.
I mean, I feel like I could do that to some extent. Like ignore chaos and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at it.
Organized chaos.
What is organized chaos? Other than your own environment.
Organized chaos, I think a great example of that would be a battlefield. Where there's a general strategy in place, and you're one individual as part of that general strategy. However, it is literal chaos going around you, but what you're doing is kind of organized, I guess.
Kind of organized.
I mean, that's organized to me. I mean, the word chaos just seems to be the privation of organization.
Yeah.
I guess you could say organized chaos is something organized in such a way that it looks like chaos, but is truly organized.
I was curious what it meant to you.
What was that, Audrey? I didn't hear you.
I said I've used the term before, but it's one of those things that it's actually hard to kind of pin down. People use it in different ways.
I'm sure there's like a dictionary. It's probably in the dictionary. If it's not in the dictionary, it's definitely in the Urban Dictionary, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, you definitely wouldn't use that term in like a philosophical paper or anything like that.
No.
I wouldn't use it where I had to back it up.
Yeah.
How I describe my, kind of living environment and way I do things, but
Mm-hmm.
still chaos. It just kind of I seem to be able to keep track of it. It's only organized in the fact that I understand it, but it's not actually organized.
Yeah.
I think organization is the same as understanding.
Hey, Katie.
Hey, Katie.
What do you want you guys to know?
Froze, Andy. What was that?
Do you know what standoffish would mean?
Timid? Shy? I mean, observational, I guess, from a distance.
Yeah, it kind of implies a certain
God
original
damn it.
arrogant positioning too.
Yeah, I would assume it.
Fuck, I can't see people's faces again.
It doesn't imply standing off because of fear. It implies standing off because of, standing away because of like distaste or
okay.
down on something.
I mean, I would think like you want to have an understanding of the situation before you jump in it.
Okay.
I think standoffishness implies a removal of interest in the situation rather than just stepping back.
I think it implies a non-interest.
Yeah. But to me, that term implies a
I think that's a possibility for sure. I don't know if it necessarily implies it though. I guess it depends on like in what context that word's being used. Too.
I mean, it's typically associated with like haughty.
Standoffishness?
Yeah. It implies more than a lateral figure positioning, I think.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
Almost just to like stand aside and slightly above.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. This one scored me as a type 7, then a type 6, and then a 3, and then a 4-way tie between 1, 4, 5, and 8.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that does sound like a terrible test.
Craptacular test.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad test. I mean, you're always
I'm
probably going to score on 7 just because you're an ENTP. Because a lot of the features of 7 are just kind of look a lot like the way our brains work. Even if we don't value it, it still works that way.
Yeah.
I always score high on 7, but I'm not a 7. My number 2.
Hmm.
A lot of tests score me higher on 7 than 8, but I'm like, no. That's why I thought I was a 7 for a long time. Best the tests give you a little data to work with and kind of eliminate. It does do a decent job of making narrowing down the possibilities sometimes.
God damn it.
I'm turd.
Sleep last night, Mark, or did you stay up all night like you planned?
Yeah, I stayed up all night.
I think it ended up being like 2 hours of sleep. And then I decided to take a nap when I got back from church, and it ended up being like an 8-hour nap. Go backwards.
I took a nap earlier today, so I did sleep a decent amount.
I think I slept most of the day. Which is my plans for the holiday tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it is a holiday tomorrow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of forgot that.
Yeah, that's why.
Probably I don't have to work. Should probably.
Well, why is everybody so quiet?
Well, we were talking about Andy's
Enneagram test.
Taking tests.
Oh, yeah, you guys get fucking like tired, quiet and serious about the Enneagram shit. I mean, not that it's shit or anything, but
What's up? What's cracking?
Not much, Abe. How are you?
Just chilling. I heard it's getting a little quiet in here, so
Yeah,
probably
get
say
that
some
FD
shit.
up in here. Get it rolling.
I don't know how many times I cannot remember my Enneagram.